What the fuck? People always kind of message me as soon as I start a video. Why is that? Anyway, I just wanted to make something quick that if you got some downtime, whatever, or maybe if you just like doing it, you got take some paracord. Made my own pouch. I actually made quite a few of these. The last few I made were actually much better and bigger. And I don't have those because I sold them. I even sold them damn things for $35 a piece. And they were a little bit bigger than this. And it took me about 4.5 hours to make. And I used about, maybe 70 feet of paracord. That's 70 feet. So anyway, yes, I made this. And just basically did your cobra weave on the sides, basically the strength part of the pouch or support, whatever, and then weave my cordage back and forth through all the outer rings of the cobra weave, and I used a paracord needle for that. Made it much easier. Made my belt loop, and I put an extra wrap of paracord on the belt loop. And I did that so this way, if I didn't have the fob I made that goes with it, yes, I made that too, and the bracelet. If these two items were gone, or if I didn't bring them with me, or if I already used them, I got the belt, the belt loop part, whatever. Like I said, it's been double wrapped, so I could take off the outer wrap. And there's still 2 strands of paracord inside there. That's already pre-wrapped as well with gutted paracord. But anyway, it's like 10 feet that I could take off the pouch without actually taking it apart. And if I had to take it apart, I would start with probably the flap or whatever. But basically, I just made it kind of like a drawstring, just slip it through, kind of like you would on some of the traditional style packs. Just something pretty basic. That's pretty much what I did. And actually I've used it a couple times and it was comfortable. It, didn't really flop around too much. I like it. Well, all I got in there is a piece of fat with it, a ferro rod, a striker, and usually it's pretty much like my fire kit, so then I also put in like a big lighter or some matches or something like that. I always have a big lighter anyway in my pocket. But if you got some extra time, it takes like 4.5 hours to do. It's pretty easy to get your design started. I just used it was like a little playing card set, and it was like twice the size of your normal deck of cards. And that's how I started it. And once I kind of got my shape, then it got much easier, and I was able to go much quicker to get it down. And surprisingly, people that wasn't even into outdoor stuff bought a couple from me. And they just used it to put their cigarettes and phone in and stuff like that. So this way they didn't have to worry about their purse. They could leave their purse locked up somewhere while they went to work and wore their paracord pouch and had their smokes and stuff in there. And made it pretty convenient, I guess. Whatever they want to do with it, more power to them. Another little pouch I made was this one here. I just used an Altoids tin. Or no, I'm wrong on that. I used a deck of cards, a regular set, plain deck of cards. And, once I got all my paracord weaved in real tight to really form my pouch, it won't fit a deck of cards now. I got one of those, it's like a chewing tobacco tin, the snuffs. It's one of those little tins in there, and that thing's in there pretty tight. So that's why I got the cord sticking out so I can actually get it out. But this one here took me like maybe 3 hours to make, and that was less than 40 feet of paracord. And I didn't put no drawstring or nothing on it, but I just used a key ring, obviously. Made my fob with some more of the same color paracord I had, and use only snap hooks, whatever, quick hooks, whatever you want to call them. And you know, it makes it pretty convenient, just more of an extension of a fire kit, you know, whatever. The snus cans work real great to keep in some fire starters like cotton balls, Vaseline, you know, anything you can use to start a fire, really, as far as like that. I like to use dry relent and Vaseline, or you can sit there and take your mag bar and get all a bunch of shavings and put it in the snus tin. Those work great. They seal up pretty nice too, much better than Altoids tin. And you just take a little bit of black tape and wrap around that snus tin, and it's like airtight. And another thing is, just real quick, now when I like make my bracelets and stuff, I don't mind the plastic buckles, but plastic buckles, they're cheap and they can break. And really, I've kind of drifted away from using plastic buckles to make paracord bracelets. Because then you ever sit there and you put them on, and you gotta sit there and fondle with it, and you're sitting there trying to get it on, and it's like, screw that. Man, just go with something basic. So that's what I did, and on the YouTube channel, Weavers of Eternity shows how to make a Mad Max bracelet. Mad Max version, I guess. That's what they call it. So that's what I did. And you can actually get more cordage out of it because you ain't got no plastic buckle taking it up, and you got this extra because you got to stretch out to get it over your hand. And once it's on, you just pull it snug, and you can just leave this out, or you can tuck it under. I wore it both ways, didn't even notice it. But the only thing I did different with mine now was I added the skull. I mean, come on, you gotta have the skull. The skull's badass. Can't tell me it's not. Unless you want a flower and and you know, be sporting flower power, then more power to you, I guess. But I like my skulls. Always have. Maybe I'm just nuts. Maybe I'm just not right in the head. I don't know. Never really thought about it, I guess. But anyway, check out Weavers of Eternity, his channel, making paracord, if you're into that stuff. If not, don't worry about it. But I like these style bracelets. They're better, in my opinion. No plastic buckle. And you get more cordage, so if you had to undo it, you gain like an extra foot to a foot and a half, depending on how big your wrist is. So anyway, if you want something to do outside, you're bored, and you realize, hey, I got the paracord, or maybe this video gives you an idea if you're bored, or maybe you're just bored and drunk and don't know what to watch, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm subscribed to this guy. He's finally got like 5 videos now. Maybe I'll watch his shit now that I'm drunk. It might be entertaining. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Just a quick idea. I had it thought in my mind, so hope you like it. If not, I don't care. So, we'll catch you later.